After a long 3-season wait, our Saints have returned to the playoffs here in Season 5. And it's just our second playoff game of the franchise. It's been a long, difficult road to make it back here, but we open against the Seattle Seahawks as the 6th seed in the NFC. The year was not as strong as we had hoped, going 9-8 and failing to win the division, which we've never won in this franchise. But we have made it back. We've had an interesting path of getting here with the trade of Mac Jones and the 4 different losing streaks the team has gone on this season. You'd like to go into the postseason with more positive momentum, but the Saints finished the year 2-4 and lost Chris Olave in the final weeks. He will not be playing today. I'll admit, things don't look great for the Saints right now, but all it takes is one game to go and change that. If we can just play our style of football, make plays defensively, run the ball, and complement that run game, we have a chance with our playmakers to do some damage in the postseason. Players like Tommy Tomlinson have had fantastic years, and I'd say Tommy has been our MVP across the entire team. And if we're going to go far in this postseason, the defense needs to play well, create pressure up front, which was a bit of a weakness down the stretch and much better in the first half. Take the football away. The entire goal has been to create a job that's easy for the quarterback. And we've shown over the course of the year we are capable of doing that. And our playoff return has us up against the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle has rebuilt their team thanks to a good draft class 2 years ago, and they're a very good offense, with tight end Nick Brooks, 2 years into his career, already a 2-time Pro Bowler, Rookie of the Year with a pair of 1,000-yard campaigns. I think he's the best playmaker their offense offers. And in the same draft, in the first round, they selected their current quarterback, Hunter Boone. He's coming off a successful second year. This is certainly a team on the rise. We were hoping that Blake Westbrook would be our quarterback in a matchup like this, but things took a different turn this year. With the Seattle defense, I think there are a lot of chances for us to kind of get back to the basics. They don't have a great front four. They don't get a ton of pressure. They were very poor at stopping the run this year. We'll see if we can attack those weaknesses and finally get that first playoff win of the series. Welcome to Super Wildcard Weekend, everybody. Seattle up first as we're back to playoff football in the Saints franchise. And it's taken out of the end zone across the 15 and to the 22. Tackle is made. These teams met back after the 2010 season in the wildcard round during the Beastquake game in this same building. Hunter Boone starts with a completion, finding Zay Flowers for a gain of 7. DK Metcalf, Jackson Smith, and Jigba also round out this receiving core as the pass is offline from Boone. We have an early 3rd down. And it's a throw to the outside. It's JSN on the catch and a 1st down. A lot of good battles across the secondary today with all the talent on either side. First run for Kenneth Walker is a gain of 8. At the 44, the pass is out again to Smith and Jigba for a 1st down. Starting with a couple easy completions, now at midfield, empty for Boone. Pressure coming, he never saw it, and down goes Boone. Jabril Peppers came off the edge. They never showed any signs of blitzing, and he's able to come free around the outside and force the Seahawks into a long 3rd down. They'd have to go all the way to the 41 of New Orleans. Nobody open. Pressure again. Down goes Boone. And it's a Debo. 2 blitzes from the secondary. And that's 2 first drive sacks. Kenneth Walker barely made contact with him. And the Saints dial up the aggressiveness for a very impressive opening stop. And here is Jacoby Pearman handling the return, and he is down at the 31. Pearman in his first playoff game. Everybody that we drafted in this series is playing their first playoff game with the Saints. First and 10, a run to start. Big opening for Jadarius Roby. And he's out across the 40 with an injured Seahawk at the end. Just 3 down linemen attacking in the run. Roby in the secondary. Back-to-back first down runs. And the Saints are going with tempo already. First and 10, third run, and Roby fights through a tackle to gain 2. Now they go into the shotgun, but keep it on the ground. Rachaad White now for a first down. They want to see just how weak this weakness is. Saints were a bottom 10 rushing team all year. Now their first throw, it's caught by Kevin Blackwell, and the Saints are already down into the red zone on their first drive. Spreading out the Seahawk defense, only 5 in the box, another run. Rachaad White gets 5 more. Trying to establish a different identity here early. But it's third down. Jones to make a play. Complete to Cade Otton for the first down. And for the Saints, it is goal to go. Roby, the running back, gets the call and fights his way down to the 1. 5 carries and 30 yards for Roby. Saints a full yard out now. And they're on. Roby drives his way in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is the perfect start for this team, establishing the style of play they want here in the postseason. And they do it after a dominant opening sequence defensively. 7-0 New Orleans. And now Seattle drive number 2. They open with 3 receivers. And they keep it on the ground. This is Walker, very close to a first down. Saints not a great run defense either. It did improve this year. Now play action. Boone underneath and a first down. Smith and Jigba. Nick Brooks lines up left and 3 receivers to the right. Boone pressured again. Fires. Perfectly placed. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's a really impressive throw from Hunter Boone. Into Saint territory. It is Boone on the throw for Brooks. And brought down a yard shy of the marker. 3rd and 1 coming up for Seattle. They bring a fullback in. A stretch with Walker. He's got the speed and takes off to the end zone. 38-yard touchdown. Seattle ties it. This is a very complete offense, and there are so many ways they can beat you. At times, the same is true about our offense, but that hasn't been the case down the stretch. But Roby spins off a tackle. What a start for him. And now Jadarius Roby is shaken up at the end of this play. And that's the last thing we want to see. Into the locker room goes Roby. He's replaced by Rachaad White. 2nd down for Mac Jones. Wants to go deep. Caught by Kevin Blackwell. And that's what they want to do. Run the ball. Play action off of it. Should give you plenty of chances. 1st and 10. Pressure is sent. And it's floated to Jacoby Pearman. Outrunning Tariq Woolen for a first down. Gotta love the way they're moving the football so far. And now Rachaad White will try to find an opening and picks up 4. We'll see if they can maintain that same identity. Dumped off, and it's cut by Reggie Gilliam for a short gain. Mac Jones 5 for 5, and now on 3rd and 3. With time, caught by Garrett Wilson. There's a Saint first down. Jadarius Roby finished the job last time. He's not out there now. Rachaad White bouncing off contact, flag down. This is a spot where holding calls are pretty costly. Backed up to the 17. Jones on first down. Quick hitter. Pearman, gain of 6. Kevin Blackwell is slot right off the fake. Jones facing pressure, and the pass batted down. Looked like Blackwell was the target. 3rd and goal from the 11. Jones steps up. He's hit, and the pass falls incomplete. Good finish for Seattle. And it's going to be a field goal try. 3 straight drives with points in this game. Seattle takes over down 3. And it's Walker trying the left side, and the blocks get set up. Walker again across midfield. He will go 71. Another long touchdown run for the Seahawks. And it wasn't a beastquake-like run with 17 broken tackles. That was just perfect blocking. Seattle finding a way to recover from a rough start, and they lead. 6:30 left to go in the first half. Saints ball. They'll run with Rachaad White, and a block from Cole Strange leads him to a gain of 9. John Waters in the backfield, and the veteran carries up the middle for a first. And he might get more playing time because it looks like Jadarius Roby is not coming back to this game. John Waters driving and fighting his way close to a first down. We know Waters runs with pretty good power. Now on 2nd and inches, it's dumped off. Gilliam's second catch is good for a first. They've really simplified things. They want to win the battle up front and keep it easy. Handoff, Wilson, jets to the outside. Got a really good look there from the defense to break that play out. There's 16 more. It's a style of play we really haven't seen them commit to this year. And now they try Pierman, the same idea, but much better defended. 5 different ball carriers today for the Saints. Now play action. Jones to dump it off. Caught by White. And close to a first. Mac Jones, 9 completions, 11 attempts, now 3rd and 2. Stay with the run. Rachaad White is stacked up. Lost the ball at the end. I think the knee was down. And the Saints will keep the football for a 47-yard field goal. That was pretty close to being blocked. So they've settled for field goals since Jadarius Roby left the game, but it's a 1-point contest. They've got to put a lid on this running game, though. This has been a big problem. 1:30 left to go in the half. We'll see nothing but throws, most likely. Boone has been very efficient, and both quarterbacks have really come in to have a simple approach. Here's Boone. That's broken up. Nice play, Adebo. Ball was a little late. Empty on 2nd and 2, and that's open. Nick Brooks on the catch. Covering him is going to be a nightmare. There's just no doubling what this team does best. Too many options, and Flowers has it inside the 25. The clock may be our best friend right now. 23 seconds to go, 23 yards as well, and it's caught! JSN! They're picking on Jabril Peppers when this team goes in their dime. 1st and goal. Boone throws a touchdown. Metcalf had it, lost it, but the call is touchdown Seattle. I don't know if he really brought this one in. I think the touchdown call might have been a little premature. Who knows what a catch is these days? The unanswerable question. It's 21-13. 10 seconds to go in the half, and Mac Jones is going to let this fly, and it's underthrown and knocked away from Pierman. 5 seconds left and one final play. It'll be Jones lofting again. Wilson is there, but it's overthrown. Things really could have gotten interesting there. The Saints came out with a really energizing start. But Seattle has recovered, and they win this first half, 21-13. Big touchdowns by Kenneth Walker, and a good job of holding those last 2 field goal drives. Now, if the Saints are able to win today, they're either going to see 2-seed Carolina next week, or they would get 1-seed Green Bay. It's not going to be an easy road for the Saints, and this is just the wild card. Seattle may only have 9 wins, but they've got the offense of a 12 or 13 win team. We're finding that out. No Jadarius Roby. That's also a huge loss for our offense. As we look to run, start of the second half, a gain of 3 for Rachaad White. Two tight ends and a fake from Jones. He bootlegs and fires downfield, overthrowing Wilson. And that is the look you dream of getting off that fake. 3rd and 7. Lofted again, over the head of Wilson, and incomplete. He's missed him on his last 3 targets. Momentum has changed hands. Seattle ball at their 35. And here's Flowers in motion. He gets the flip and loses 3. Well read by JOK. 3rd down, Seattle. Here comes a 5-man rush, but plenty of time. Caught by JSN. Big mismatch there with a linebacker on him. Seattle faced a 5-man rush, and nobody lost their block up front. What a job. Seahawks at the 26, and again to the air. Now pressure, and an offline throw from Boone. Now they get the pressure showing up. It's 3rd and 7. Boone feels rush and throws it a little offline, and he felt that rush again. And it's a field goal try for Seattle. And they're able to take a 24-13 lead. Saints really got to get some things corrected here. Down 11 at the 27. It's Wilson on the slant. He's getting a lot of targets with Chris Olave out this week and for the foreseeable future. 3rd and 3. Pass underneath for Wilson, and that's broken up. And again, Seattle will get off the field. And Lamar Whitworth has to kick it away. Saints running cold offensively, and they've only scored 6 points since the Jadarius Roby injury, after he had a great opening possession and things were clicking. Seattle taking over at the 25, and Boone faces pressure. He can't escape it and is sacked again. And that's the rookie, Joe Richards. 3rd sack of the day for the Saints. More pressure showing up, and Boone throws away. It really is that simple sometimes. You create pressure, your job is 7 times easier. And here is Pierman now on the return. He starts up the middle, tries to dash through a lane, and gets taken down. As the Saints will open at midfield, a good chance to get back in this. They run it up the gut, and a 5-yard gain for Rachaad White. 2 tight ends, and now a pitch to the left. To the outside, and White chased down. It's 3rd and short. Now they bring Gilliam in and fake to John Waters. It's dumped, and Gilliam is wrapped up shy of the marker. And I think he lost a yard. But the offense stays in for New Orleans. 4th and 2. Waters clogged and didn't get it. Seattle stands again and takes over. Ball at the 42. Boone to the air, pressured inside, sacked again by Richards. That's 2 on the last 2 possessions. We know we can't let this lead get any more out of hand. 3rd and 23, pressured again, this time by James Houston. Now the pass rush is getting hot for New Orleans. That's big. 5 sacks now defensively. And it's 1st and 10 Saints. They go with the run. Rachaad White reaches ahead with a gain of 8. Ball at the 50 again. Jones going short, and this one's picked off. First takeaway, and it's intercepted by Steve Lewis. He wanted Pierman coming across the field and did not see that outside corner staying shallow like that. Seattle ball. Quick hitter. Metcalf outruns Tommy. He never saw that coming. Tommy not his best in short areas like that. Seattle 17 yards out. Boone protected and caught by Metcalf. He runs over Aaron Kinley. And it's 3rd and 2. They run it left, and Walker overpowers JOK, getting the 1st down yardage. Seattle trying to put this game away. They run with Walker, and he's chased down by Vita Vea. And we're on to the fourth quarter. What a massive play this is. 3rd and goal. Boone has time. Throws end zone. Touchdown! Kenneth Walker! The 3rd touchdown of the day. And Seattle has just been too much. 31-13 and only 1 quarter left in the Saints season. If they can't recover from an 18-point deficit. Mac Jones coming out. The offense ice cold, scoreless in the second half. Jones off the fake, throws into traffic, and it's caught by Kevin Blackwell for a first down. Up to the 49. Jones fires. That's Pierman now. First down. 30 yards away. Jones heading to the air, and now caught by Rachaad White. They're needing 3 touchdowns. They run here on 3rd and 1 and take it to the 15. 1st and 10, Saints. Jones with time, wants the touchdown and gets it to Pierman. Their 2nd touchdown of the game. And they're going to have a perfect 4th quarter. They're going to go for 2 to make it a 10-point game. Jones fires. It's off the hands of Pierman. He dropped it. And it's 31-19. A stop, a touchdown, a stop, and another touchdown is what the Saints need now. Boone under pressure. Out of the pocket. Heaves a pass downfield, and it's incomplete for DK Metcalf. Dangerous throw there from Boone. And now Walker cuts it left, has the opening, and gains 9. Big tackle there by Chad Binns. 3rd and short. Pitch to Walker. First down, Seattle. We're inside 7 minutes to play, and here's Boone across the middle for Metcalf. Again, the sticks move and the clock runs. At the 45, Walker, nowhere to go on this run. We got 5.5 left to go. Out to Walker, escorted to the sideline. 3rd and 4. Not in field goal range yet. Saints bring 5, and Boone's throw is incomplete. Tommy Tomlinson defending DK Metcalf. That took longer than you'd like, but 5 minutes to go, and there's still a sliver of hope. Mac Jones has time, and then it runs out. Hard to ask this interior to hold up for some of these deep balls he wants to throw. Pressured again inside, chased, he floats, it's knocked away from Pierman. Very difficult to throw downfield with this team this year. 4th and 10, it might as well be 4th in the season, and the pass is caught. Kevin Blackwell says we're not done yet. Out of bounds in Seattle territory. 4:34 to play in the game, and Jones takes off, sliding near the first down. 2 receivers to the right, Priestley checking in. Jones lofting, wants Kevin Blackwell, who makes the catch. And the Saints are inside the 15. Gotta put this in the end zone, and they set up a screen. Rachaad White makes a move outside, turns it up and dives a little shy of the end zone. I think he might have been in. What an effort on this play by Rachaad White. You could look to challenge this, but these are notoriously difficult to overturn, and losing a timeout, you can't really deal with that. So 1st and goal, Gilliam stood up and denied. And now they're going hurry up to save time. They go with Waters. He cuts it right and has no path in. 2 failures. 3rd and goal. They will try again this time. John Waters scores. And we have a 1-possession game. The Saints have all their timeouts. They've got their chance. And they'll just kick the extra point. 31-26, Seattle leads. They're going to kick it deep and trust their defense one more time. The defense has had some big drives here in the second half. And now Seattle hoping to put away our Saints. And they open and start in the air. Boone spins and fires. It's caught by Nick Brooks. What a play for a first down. It does stop the clock, but it's a gain of 19. Seattle's going right back to the air, and that's caught by Brooks as well. Up the seam he goes. Touchdown, Seattle. I expected they would come and try to run the ball on this drive. And instead, it's 2 passes to the 2-time Pro Bowler and one of the young up-and-coming superstars in the league. And we're back to a 2-score game. Pearman on the return across the 25 and stopped quickly. New Orleans holding on to their timeouts. 2:20 left to go, and down goes Mac Jones. On 2nd and 20, buying time and firing. Caught by Garrett Wilson at the 35. 4th and 1 for Jones, and again Wilson makes the catch. First down. And they're refusing to use a timeout right now. Up top and open. Caught by Pearman out of bounds. They know they need those timeouts to get the ball back. It's all or nothing here for the Saints. End zone shot. Wilson there, but overthrown. 57 on the clock. Jones again for Wilson. This one's broken up by 2 defenders. And it's the season right here again on the line. 4th and 10. Jones lets it fly, and it's picked off. And Seattle will take this all the way to the division round. The Saints, in their playoff return, again go 1 and done, giving them an 0-2 record in the postseason in this franchise. And the season again comes to an end. What a challenging franchise this has been. Mac Jones cannot get it done for us in the playoffs. The way we started the game, I felt really good. But their offense gave us so many fits, and we gave up too many big touchdowns and never took the football away from them. Offensively, we had a pretty rough stretch in the second and third quarters. Jadarius Roby's injury, I think, played a part, but maybe more so just the passing game not doing well enough to complement Rachaad White, who was doing fine. We fought, we came up short again, and it's been 5 years with no Super Bowl, no playoff wins in this series. The least successful franchise I've ever done. But at the same time, it's been a very fun challenge for me to experience a team unable to make those steps quickly. But I know that this is not going to be my last game playing with the likes of Kevin Blackwell and Tommy Tomlinson and Jacoby Pearman. It's not going to end that way. I know we've got College Football 25 coming out next week. And it would be very easy to just end things here and transition right into college football. And certainly, like, College Football 25, I'm expecting to be a pretty big deal for me to demand a lot of my time for the foreseeable future. But I know that there are many of you that have still enjoyed this series and want a better payoff. You've invested a lot of time into watching the team. It's been a long series, but yet there has not been the success you expect in a franchise like this. You're not guaranteed success here with my series. I try to set these up to be challenging, realistic, but fair, and I'm not a great player. So it's meant to be hard and rewarding once you get there. But we ain't there. And I have to say, I am having a very good time playing these games and making this series. Like, I'm incredibly engaged for 11 months into this series with a team that is unable to get even a playoff win at this stage. Like, this should be the most frustrating experience, but I'm finding it so fun to sit down and play these games. And the thought of that being the last time I play with some of these players, absolutely not. Now, in a month or so, Madden is going to come out. I have no idea what my Madden plans are this year. I know I want to go big into college football 25, and I'm very excited for the game. I might end up doing so much in that game that I just don't do Madden this coming year. But I still enjoy this series, and I'm looking at Madden 25's release as kind of the finale. I want things wrapped up by then. That only gives me a month, and obviously these seasons tend to take more than a month. But I've finally gotten comfortable with the idea of changing formats for episodes, and I've been a little more experimental. I want to do that even more at the end of series, when there's a sense of urgency to wrap up, and I want to get things done in a reasonable way. I don't want to sit here and do 17 more episodes with an off-season, preseason, and the whole deal. So I'm going to find a way to give you all at least one more season. I can't say I know what that's going to look like quite yet, and I would imagine there's a long-term sim. I like doing that now to have a finale for a lot of these players, but there will be more Saints franchise. I'm probably going to take next week to focus on college football, but for the rest of this week, I'm just going to go right into the off-season. I'm not going to stream it. I'm going to start playing games for the next season. I may simulate the preseason just to save a little time there, but I want to give you all another season and a chance at there being a better payoff for this series. I don't know if we'll ever win a Super Bowl in this franchise, but I'm not content ending it like this. If you have any thoughts you'd like to share, leave them down in the comments section, but thank you for the support in this series despite the complete lack of success. I appreciate all of you still enjoying the content and supporting it. I'm not sure when the next episode is going to be, but I'm going to start working on the next Saints stuff, and I'll figure out how I want to package it to y'all. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you again next time.